Let's welcome in the first contestant fighting out of the blue corner. Let's welcome Brendan Cadwallader.
So here we go, Blake. It's main event time after a near record finish. In our co-main event, Mihai Kulai with a 9-second rear naked choke victory over Justin Lancaster. Brandon Calderwaller on the way to the cage right now, representing Hard Knocks 365, and he's certainly trying to repeat the performance of his partner that we just saw with Kulai. And again,
good luck.
145 and 155. These guys probably spar a lot again.
Probably swapping some rounds, yeah. And again, I'm still blown away. A 9-second rear naked choke. It almost defies the laws of physics. I don't know what to make of it, but that's got to be close. I do know that one of my old heroes, Rumina Sato, does have the infamous 6-second armbar from Shudo, Japan. But other than that, I can't think of anything remotely close to 9 seconds. But that's yesterday's newspaper. Brandon Calderwaller, 3-1 out of Hard Knocks, 365, 145 pounds of lean and mean, twisted steel and sex appeal. Looking to make a name off of the 6-1 Chayanne Serrano here.
And taking a look at him, he certainly looks like a wrestler.
Yeah, you think? Yep. Yeah, everything about him, top to bottom, we can smell our own kind. That guy is a wrestler thoroughbred for sure.
He's got that game face on. He looks locked in, ready to go.
Got a game face tattoo on his ribcage too. Yeah, he does. He's feeling the theme music though, singing along his walkout. I like that. Yeah, looking kind of like Mark Schultz a little bit. If you know anything about wrestling, I mean that as a compliment. Better than looking like Dave Schultz. Hey yo. But anyway, yeah, walking out to the cage here. He's grinning a little bit, game face, but the guy just looks mean, man. That's not the kind of guy I want to tussle with, for sure. Again, 3-1 out of Hard Knocks 365. I know the guy he's working with there. So I know what he's going to bring to the table. He's going to be smash mouth. 3-minute rounds are not going to be an issue for him. So I look forward to seeing the onslaught, Chadwick.
And again, he's going to be taking on Chayanne Serrano out of Gladiators. We already saw Santiago Ciejo with a nice unanimous decision victory in our second kickboxing bout of the night, representing Gladiators. But here, again, Hard Knocks 365, pretty accomplished down here in South Florida.
And his opponent fighting out of the red corner. Let's welcome Chayanne Serrano!
Chayanne Serrano certainly has his own section in the house here at Stage 954.
Yeah, sold the tickets. Good for him. Always helps, man, especially with these new fights, whenever there's a smaller crowd, whenever you bring the house. It's nice. Every now and then, though, it can wipe you out. So we will see how this works out for him. Will he rise to the challenge, or will he crumble to the pressure?
It seems like the crowd has been pretty even all night for both the blue and the red corner, but in this one, it looks like Chayanne Serrano will have a little bit of an advantage from the people inside the arena. And listen to this ovation here for Serrano.
Yeah, there's the whole Gladiators MMA crew with him, walking him out there. And there we do see Santiago Ciejo. Yeah, there we see Santiago Ciejo still wearing his Joker spats. Bringing up the rear. Very excited to see Chayanne Serrano in action. 6-1, a lot of experience. You got to figure a finish win here sets him up for the pro range.
I was just going to say, you took the words out of my mouth, Blake. I was just going to ask you, here tonight, if he looks good in this fight against Brandon Calderwaller, win or loss, you have to think 2022 could be time to get that pro fight.
Yeah, you would certainly think so. You would certainly think so. Definitely off a win for sure. Main event win, big crowd, hometown. You kind of did it. You got in your 8th fight. You came out, especially you got a nice finish, good rear naked choke or a good knockout with the big crowd behind you. You got your moment. Now that highlight reel's got the closing frames.
Well, that brings up the point. If it's not now, when is it?
Who knows? I guess the traditional answer would be only the coaches know. If you really want to get the right answer, you fight when your coaches say fight. You fight who your coaches say fight. But I think we're at that point now where there may not be much left to build upon other than pro experience.
Well, have to see the diversity in Chayanne Serrano's game tonight and see how complete he is as a fighter and how ready he is to take his game to the next level. Of course, 6 wins and 1 loss in the amateur ranks. He's had a very successful career, but if he wants to get paid to do this, he's going to have to really take his game to the next level, and Brandon Calderwaller does appear to be the type of opponent that should set him up to see what he can do on the next level.
Yeah, this is not a stepping stone fight. This is not a fight. Brandon Cadwallader is not here to be that closing credit on the highlight reel. He's here to muff his record to 4-1 and maybe go throw himself off a big win. That'll be 5 fights for him as well.
Cadwallader the king.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, this is your main event of the evening. Brought to you by Padrino, the Godfather Bail Bond. And now, for those in attendance here at the casino at Dania Beach, and for those watching the live stream around the world, get up and let's get loud! Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, this man walks in with a record of 3 victories, 1 defeat. His official weight, 146 pounds, representing the Hard Knocks 365 and fighting out of Fort Lauderdale, Florida. Here is Thick Nasty Brendan Cadwallader. And across the cage out of the red corner, this man walks in with a record of 6 victories, 1 defeat. His official weight, 145 pounds, representing Gladiators and fighting out of Hialeah, Florida. Here is Chayanne Serrano. And when the action begins, the third man in the cage, Padrino.
Padrino draws final assignment tonight, Chadwick.
So Padrino gives him the instructions here. The calm before the storm, big fight feel here at stage 954 at the casino at Dania Beach. Blake Bowman, the final fight of 2021, set to come down right now.
That is correct. Final fight indeed. Derek Lewis has already handled business. Bilal Muhammad took out Wonder Boy. Now, Brandon Calderwaller, Chayanne Serrano, round number 1 underway.
Ooh, big Calderwaller looks like he wants to be aggressive right out of the gate, and you can see that height advantage there for Chayanne Serrano.
Yeah, but a good job punching over the top of the shoulder by Calderwaller there with those left hooks. Oh, good
Serrano
right hand.
catches him in the left.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, Serrano, good little switch stance fighter.
Nice combination there by Serrano. Goes for the high head kick as well.
There's the shot, but he hurt him.
The wrestler wants to take him down, but Serrano's not letting him.
No, Serrano hurt him with some punches there.
Has him against the cage to Serrano, trying to stay active and keep the offense moving. Calderwaller wants that takedown. You see that low center of gravity.
Yeah, he doesn't like the hands. I don't blame him.
Oh, gets caught again as Serrano using that length. And Serrano
He's hurt.
He finds an opening. Down goes Calderwaller.
Good knee to the body. Yeah, Calderwaller's hurt, man.
And Serrano trying to take advantage here as he has plenty of time in round number 1 to still get some action in.
Good hips by Calderwaller. He's recovering here. Nice. That's what Serrano wants to do. Break away and punch. Don't waste time in the clinch.
At a standing position here, Calderwaller might be looking to set him up for the takedown.
Yeah, Serrano is a much more fluid and comfortable striker here.
And I'll tell you what, Blake, we've seen Chayanne Serrano a couple of times inside the cage. He looks great game tonight.
Man,
that left uppercut nearly staggers Calderwaller.
That left hand is making money tonight.
Goes for the back kick. Calderwaller, he was ready for that one.
Yep, doing the bull dance, feeling the flow. Man, the hands of Serrano are on point.
And Serrano there goes for the combination, does not land this time, tied up at the clinch.
Also, I was told this evening, by the way, elbows will be allowed in this main event.
Certainly a caveat to throw in there that's very crucial, that could very well play a role.
Yep, each guy's fifth fight.
And you can see the blood on the face of Calderwaller.
Each guy's 5th fight, they're allowed to choose to throw elbows, as we had elbows in our main event at the last Deuces Wild MMA. I was unaware, but now I've been informed ahead of time, yes, elbows allowed here as well.
So you see Serrano there trying to keep that base and push back against Calderwaller.
Good knee. Calderwaller shaking some cobwebs out and recovering here, though.
Nice job trying to switch positions here and put Calderwaller against the cage.
Man, Serrano's hand. Oh!
But Serrano.
Good right hand by Calderwaller.
Coming back there, he might have been on the receiving end of one as Cadwallader almost taunting him here.
Man, Serrano is lightning fast and pinpoint accurate,
Serrano
Chadwick.
connects with a jab. He's nearly staggering Cadwallader. I believe the blue corner could be on the proverbial low battery here, Blake.
Yeah, he's on roller skates, but he's landed some good shots as well. He's earned some respect out of Serrano, but Serrano, as I said, laser accurate, man.
And Serrano tries to grab the back of Cadwallader here, and we're taken right to the ground, but that will
Not
bring
enough time.
up the end of round number 1 as Serrano tries drop a big bomb right before the end of the round. Padrino's going to pull him off, but what a great 3 minutes of action.
Over the top of the shoulder by Cadwallader there with
There
his
we
left
see the
hook.
good, beautiful
Switch
left hand on the
fighter.
step in there, man. Good
Nice
work.
combination there
Just
by
floating
Serrano.
in
Goes
with a
for
left
high
hand.
head kick as well.
I mean, not a
there's the
terrible
but he
shot,
earned
but
it.
he was
The
rocked.
wrestler wants
That's
to
why I was
take
able to
him
get on the
down,
hips
but
very
Serrano
well. He
hurt him.
telegraphed
That
that
hurt
shot,
him
that
with some
level
punches
change.
there.
Serrano able to kind of shrug him off, land some good shots here, but man,
You see that
like
low
I said,
center of gravity.
pinpoint accuracy
Yeah, he
and
liked the
lightning
hand.
speed out
I
of
don't blame
Serrano.
him.
Boom, boom,
And Serrano
boom.
using that length.
Serrano did connect with some of those punches. Cadwallader there tries
And
to come
Serrano,
back on
I'll
his
tell you
own.
what, Blake, we've seen
Chayanne
Chayanne
Serrano
Serrano
looked to be a little
couple
bit
of
more
times
diverse
inside
throughout
the
that
cage.
first
He
round.
looks
He has been more
by the way,
fluid, more
elbows
comfortable,
will
and
be
more,
allowed in this main event.
Veteran striker by a long shot. Cadwallader throwing some good shots. He's got some good power, but man, the technique. That's what I was talking about. It ain't so much the size that makes the power in your punches. It's turning your hips over off the planet Earth, and just watch the little hip movement, the little foot turn, the little hip movement, little shoulder shrugs. That's making a lot of smoke for Serrano.
And one thing Brandon Cadwallader has to keep in his back pocket, if we can get this fight on the ground, he could certainly find an opening to really take advantage.
Yeah, and I wonder if Serrano was just trying to rub a little bit of dirt in his eyes by taking him down there at the end just to land a couple elbows.
Certainly showing that he has a ground game of his own.
Yeah, no time to really do anything when he finally got the takedown, but Cadwallader looks okay.
And here we go, round number 2, our second 3 minutes of action here, main event at Deuces Wild.
Yep, leg kick lead from Serrano. Boom. Got the left hand forward now, probing a little bit with that jab. Nice right leg kick low.
And again, you can see that significant height advantage for Serrano, connects right on the side of the head.
Yep. Now right kick high. Go low, go high. There's the face with the hips, a little bit. Bang,
There's the
nice
low.
kick.
Let's see if he can go high again. Tries to connect with the jab.
Good footwork on the way out, too. That's why he didn't get caught. Serrano's got great footwork on the way out.
Uppercut attempt by Cadwallader there, and once again into the clinch as Serrano has him against the cage.
Yeah, Serrano's getting those double unders, even though he's the taller fighter, getting the double under clinch game here, able to kind of negate the power advantage if there is one and kind of bully Cadwallader around.
As Cadwallader has not really been able to fight his fight thus far, as Serrano has dictated the pace. But I think the slower things go, the more it favors Cadwallader.
Well, it definitely doesn't favor him to go at a faster pace because the much faster fighter would be Serrano. And, man, good awareness and great hips, great footwork as well from Serrano.
Serrano doing a nice job with his kicks here, going high, going low, keeping his opponent honest.
Yep, you got to hang an ornament all over the Christmas tree, not just in one place. Chopping the leg, stabbing the body, going high, inside, outside, mixing it up so that Cadwallader can't time one of those to take him down.
And the Chayanne Serrano section getting louder and louder here. As you've seen less activity in this second round as both men are here really kind of find each other's games and trying to figure out the opponent.
Little micro footwork out of Chayanne Serrano there. I like it. Lands that leg kick very well.
Serrano once again continuing to try to set up the high and low.
Yep. My old striking coach, Dr. Paulie Gloves, would call that sneaking up in front of the guy. Micro footwork. He's outside.
Oh,
boom.
there with a nice inside kick.
See, just a little bitty choppy footwork. That's all of a sudden he's just and I was in range to strike all of a sudden. He's kicking that inside leg, and Cadwallader doesn't see it coming. Nice left hand.
And a takedown by Cadwallader, and he's trying to get him right.
He lost but he lost the underhook. Now his back's exposed.
Nice job by Serrano to stand right back up.
Yep, and he's attacking the back now. Cadwallader had the underhook and lost it in the takedown. Went for the head like an old school cowboy ride, but now he's got his back taken.
And he's trying to take out the knee there and put Cadwallader back on the ground because he has that height advantage. He's already on top of him.
Yeah. Now something that would surprise nobody, that doesn't feel good. Getting kneed in the hamstring like that.
Trying to chop down the tree of Brandon Cadwallader as we're nearing the end of round number 2 here.
Oh, man.
And that's got to be the 6th or 7th shot to the back of the knee by Chayanne Serrano to Brandon Cadwallader, but we're right back up to a standing position. and he's continuing to do damage there, right on that hamstring area in the outside portion of the knee.
Yep, and you can tell it's working because he drew the knee back and Cadwallader picked his leg up.
And that's the end of round number 2. A little bit less activity in that second round, but both men trying to set each other up for something. Unsuccessful, but Serrano again
got great
impressive.
footwork on the way out.
Yeah, and there's some real damage there. Not as much action as you said, Chadwick, but still some damage. Those shots to the back of the leg were really starting to add up, so that whenever Serrano chambered up a knee, Cadwallader was picking his leg up to take the weight off the leg and starting to get to him. That's going to allow in the future during that position again for Serrano to pick his leg up, and then his mat return, Cadwallader. He's taking the leg off the table. And he's also going to take away a lot of the base. He's chopping that leg out with leg kicks. He's chopping that leg out with knees. He's going to take away the base for the right hand. He's taking away Cadwaller's power to plan to throw the overhand right as well and drive through a takedown. He may have essentially kind of taken a lot of Cadwaller's weapons out of commission. He might not have saw a lot of action, but a lot of grinding damage that may have kind of rendered Cadwallader not effective in this last round. We'll have to see.
As we have to see what comes down, the final 3 minutes of action set to come right before us here, Blake, and taking a look at both fighters. What does the blue and the red corner need to do? What does Chayanne Serrano and Brandon Cadwallader have to bring to the table here in round number 3 to pick up the win?
You got to remind Serrano to kind of keep, even though he's winning inside, to stay outside, because inside is where Cadwallader's got his best chance. And Cadwallader's corner's got to remind him, because you're bleeding. You're bleeding out of your nose. You got a little cut. You've been taken down. You got your leg chopped up and beat up. You're kind of a little dejected here. You need almost a pep talk instead of technical advice in his corner, whereas Serrano may need a little more technical advice. Keep him on the outside, stick and move, because you're up on the scorecards. It is what it is. You don't have to worry about winning the fight. You just got to worry about doing your damage without taking any in return.
And you certainly don't want to give up anything like we've seen a couple of times tonight, specifically Mihai Kulai, that 9-second rear naked choke in our co-main event. That door is certainly open for both men here to pull out something. But let's see what Chayanne Serrano and Brandon Cadwallader do. Our final 3 minutes of action to close out the year. Cadwallader is down.
Yeah, Cadwallader.
Chayanne Serrano looks to take advantage.
Cadwallader crashed immediately. Nice little cheap sweep there.
Oh, he's going to flip him around right there and try to mount him.
Old school cheap sweep there from Cadwallader. Now on the body lock. Throws Serrano away. Serrano will not concede the position. I love that.
Continues to move there to Chayanne Serrano, and as you said, it looked like the door was open for Cadwallader, but it was slammed shut by his opponent.
Yep, a good grappler versus a really good grappler. The really good grappler will not concede the position. A good grappler will try to work out of a bad position. A great grappler will not concede it in the first place. Serrano, worked to get back to his feet to not give Cadwallader a chance to solidify top control.
Chayanne Serrano here being very patient with the shots as Cadwallader flips him around, puts Serrano against the cage. Could be an opportunity for Cadwallader to take him down. And look at Serrano press forward here, Blake.
And he did it from the same position last round with the underhook, with his left arm underhook. But the underhook is kind of lifting him up. Serrano's underhook is lifting up Cadwallader. Cadwallader can't pick that knee like he did the last round.
As Cadwallader has Serrano against the cage, but unless he's able to take him down here, Serrano would be more than happy to rest against the cage for the next minute plus.
Yeah, he's not going to win the fight here. He can win the round here maybe, but he's not going to win the fight here. Cadwallader is going to double unders and get those hips off the cage, but great job of using his underhook to jack him up is Serrano.
And you see that size advantage really playing a role there for Serrano to neutralize the positioning of Brandon Cadwallader.
Yep, now Serrano going southpaw and going outside of the leg. That means he wants to kick the inside of the leg or land a left hand. Boom, just like
nice
that.
Combo right there by Serrano.
Another good left hand.
And it looked like he was staggering on his heels.
Yes, he was. He was indeed. He's switching southpaw, stepping outside of the foot. That little micro footwork outside is opening that left hand up, Chadwick.
As Chayanne Serrano, very technically sound here, and a great job of preventing the takedown by Brandon Cadwallader.
Yeah.
Serrano looked like he slipped a bit, but Cadwallader can't take advantage.
Oh, outside of the leg. See, he switched back conventional, chopped the outside of the leg, now he's back southpaw again to throw the left hand on the inside.
He's really connecting on all parts of the body is Chayanne Serrano.
Yeah, doing what I like to call needling here. Poking with a jab, landing a big shot.
And once again, that left leg has to be compromised to Brandon Cadwallader with several shots by Chayanne Serrano throughout the last couple of rounds.
Yeah, I just now saw it. If you're Cadwallader's corner, you want to notice every time Serrano turns right-handed, he throws the right leg kick. He throws the back leg kick from the right side.
Looked like he's almost claiming victory here, Blake. Oh, Cadwallader tries a couple of shots. There's a takedown. They get right to the ground.
That is
too late.
Man, yep.
For Brandon Cadwallader, a great main event here at Stage 954 inside the casino at Daytona Beach. Let's take a look at his final frame.
Yep, and Cadwallader wrestling until the bell, not conceding the takedown. So much respect to Cadwallader there. Yeah, kind of a slip there, maybe that elbow caught him. I couldn't quite tell.
Old school cheap sweep
Working
there
to the back
from Cadwallader. Now on the body lock.
But Serrano got out of dodge
real versus a really good grappler. The really good grappler will not concede
the body there from Serrano. And here's that over-under clinch where
it was southpaw and going
Serrano
outside
kind
of
of
the leg.
negating Cadwallader's
inside the leg or
underhook.
land a left hand.
Nice left hand all day with that outside footwork from Serrano.
Serrano looked like he slipped a bit, but
and boom, leg kick from the right hand stance.
Poking with a jab, poking with a jab. Landing a big strike.
Right hand stance, low leg kick. Switches back left hand.
Leg kick.
See there's several
He
kicks
throws the back leg kick from the right side.
Looked
like he's almost claiming victory here, Blake.
Those were good shots, man. But they didn't phase him at all. They didn't phase Serrano at all.
And we hit the ground, but again, that's the end of round number 3. And Blake, Chayanne Serrano at 6-1. Pretty complete performance here. Did you see enough for him to turn pro?
Absolutely. If that's what he wants to do, if that's and maybe he doesn't care about turning pro, but if he does, it's time. I mean, he's not going to find a challenge to better himself in the amateur ranks, I don't think.
It looks like Rodolfo Roman has the decision. Rodolfo, who won the main event here at Deuces Wild 2?
Yeah, that score can't take too long to tabulate.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds of action, we go to our judges' scorecards. And all our 3 judges scored at 30-27 for your winner by way of unanimous decision, Chayanne Serrano.
Cadwallader concedes the victory. He knows that was enough for Chayanne Serrano to get the win, a well-deserved unanimous decision victory.
All right, fight fans, we thank you very much for coming out tonight here at the casino at Dania Beach.
I enjoyed it. Our first time calling fights together.
To Ringer Rentals of South Florida, the Fighting News, Knockout Fight Gear, Global World Athletics Foundation, the GWA, General Tires, the Lions Club, and for everyone out there watching the live stream, we appreciate you for watching. We'll catch you next year. Have a very safe and a happy 2022. Drive home safe, everyone. Cheers.